here, boys become men and build their own legacy. This is a place where character is developed, drive is built, and where a brotherhood is formed. Not many have what it takes. They shy away from the long days and bright lights, but we earn the right to be here today. Even when people doubt, we let our actions speak for themselves. When that moment comes, when our name is called, when time is running out and everything is on the line, many may crumble, but we rise.
Swallowed up, look out!
Unreal. IMG dominating.
This is just the beginning of our story.
This one getting a little out of control.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the Bradenton area, where the easy pace of island life comes naturally in this coastal playground with endless white sand beaches, stunning natural preserves, relaxing vibes all around, and it's a seafood lover's paradise. Stay a while to explore downtown Bradenton with top-rated attractions and a friendly community set along the Bradenton Riverwalk. Come lose yourself in the sun-drenched Gulf Coast of Florida and change your reality in the Bradenton area. Learn more at BradentonGulfIslands.com.
Do you really think the greatest of all time just came from nowhere? Of course not. Because everyone starts somewhere, and champions start here. Grown rep by rep, conditioned by pro-level coaches who have earned their stripes. Built in elite camps, training day after day. Drilled until second nature becomes first. Start at IMG Academy.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Make the days count. Gatorade has carbs to fuel and electrolytes to help replenish, so you can count on the proven formula. Nothing beats Gatorade.
You can't succeed by yourself. You need teammates, coaches, support. You need the right tools to give you that extra edge. That's what Theragun is to me. It's the perfect enhancement to my game. To jump a little bit farther, to run that little bit faster, to reach a little bit higher. Before, during, and after my workouts. I'm DeAndre Hopkins, and I'm a Therabody athlete.
I've been on my get back, copper bag slow. You would never see that. Use the trap dough.
You ever have that day? You know, that day, that very moment, you got better. Your better got better. What if that day was every day?
There's a fog out there, and it's calling you by name. It wants to wrap its whole self around you, make you forget who you are. But you won't forget. You've got to find your way through that fog, through the unknown. There's only one way.
This is your game. You live it, breathe it, dream it. And so do we. We design it, test it, build it, and repeat. This is what you live for. Zenith. Live your game.
At Zenith, every product we make starts with developing a deep understanding of what athletes need and want to perform at their best. For our new helmet, we used thousands of athlete interactions and hundreds of hours of on and off the field sessions with athletes, coaches, and parents. We've paired these insights with laboratory data, computer simulations, and material science to develop the best product for athletes in game time situations. The result is the Zenith Shadow, our most evolved football helmet, across protection, fit, comfort, and agility. Zenith Shadow is the most complete helmet in the game. Zenith's core helmet technology was refined to optimize protection with adaptive fit, all-game comfort, and tuned balance. Zenith Shadow delivers the best on-field experience in the game at a price that's accessible to athletes, teams, and organizations. At Zenith, we believe the most successful designs solve for the needs of the athletes and their teams. With Zenith Shadow, the resulting functional performance, together with iconic styling, gives athletes the confidence to focus on the game and perform at their best.
Quickly swallowed up. It's Eric Lewis and TJ Murphy. Quickly into the backfield to shut it down. It will be the victory formation, 8.8 seconds remaining. Take a snap and down it. That will do it. The IMG Post-Grad team picks up another victory, 23-12 over Valley State. Again, a very hard-fought game, and didn't look like any team was really going to pull away too far, but the Ascenders were able to impose their will. Final score 23-12. The Post-Grad team wins. And
ladies and gentlemen, please give an IMG Academy welcome to the Field of Dreams Stallion.
Taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kind of like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a role that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. I can't just be with you and only you. Yeah, I got one Virgil, got one in that day is the only two. Man, how many times have I shown and proved? Man, how many nights I've been woke, swerving the potholes, not trying to put the wheels on the road. Okay, funny how life goes. He thought he was sick, now we wiping his nose. Okay, soon as you give him your soul, you blow up and they say you're selling your soul. Okay, they want my life exposed. They want to know about the highs and lows. Well, summer all I did was rest. Okay, and New Year's all I did was stretch. Okay, and Valentine's Day I had sex. Okay, we'll see what's about to happen next. Okay, 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 we'll see what's about to happen next. Okay, 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 we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kind of like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a role that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. Hey, yeah, I got one noise, got one in that day is the only two. Man, how many times have I told you the truth? Man, how many nights I've been woke, swerving them potholes, not trying to put the wheels of the deals. I'm posted inside
You think we have it easy? You're wrong. Here, boys become men and build their own legacy. This is a place where character is developed, drive is built, and where a brotherhood is formed. Not many have what it takes. They shy away from the long days and bright lights, but we earn the right to be here today. Even when people doubt, we let our actions speak for themselves. When that moment comes, when our name is called, when time is running out and everything is on the line, many may crumble, but we rise.
Swallowed up, look out! Unreal. IMG dominated.
This is just the beginning of our story.
This one getting a little out of control.
Welcome to the show.
McFarlane, Thomas Aiden, Thomas Coleman, and TJ Murphy. Field of Dreams won the toss and has deferred to the second half. Referee for today's game, Dan Music. Umpire Michael Chmielewski. Line judge Michael Holt. The linesman Michael Holt. Line judge Tony Clemonsek. And the back judge Larry Galati.
Good afternoon and welcome back into IMG Academy Stadium. Just about 90 seconds away from kickoff here for IMG Academy Post-Grad, taking on the Field of Dreams Sports Academy Stallions. The Post-Grad program in its second season here, looking to capitalize off their success from the first few weeks. Your captains for today's game: wide receiver Thomas Coleman, defensive back Maurice McFarland, and offensive and defensive linemen TJ Murphy and Thomas Aiden. Field of Dreams wearing their white jerseys, blue numerals, gold trim. They have won the toss and they have chose to defer to the second half, so we will see the Post-Grad offense on the field to start for the Ascenders. Starting offensive line: Peter Shanny, Jeremiah Feliciano, Oliver Morgan, Trevor Monroe, and Thomas Reyes. Your quarterback, Jack Ryder, will start, but he will split snaps with Roman Mula. Your running backs, Cookie Desiderio. Wide receivers, Thomas Coleman, Kyle Acker, and Chase Miller. Back to return, looks like it will be R.J. Wills and Griffin Koch for the Ascenders. Post-Grad is going to try to continue the shutout streak going. Last week starting with a 49-0 win by the national team over Springfield Central, the #1 team in the state of Massachusetts. And then last night, IMG Varsity Blue playing a sloppy game, but still getting the shutout 26-0 over Windermere Preparatory. Ascenders will be attacking from north to south here in Bradenton, Florida, left to right on your screen. And Field of Dreams out of Newport Richey, just about an hour north of where we are here in the extended Tampa Bay area. On to kick for the Stallions will be number 19, Josh Harvey. .88 degrees here in Bradenton, slight breeze. This will go out of the end zone for a touchback. And Jack Ryder will enter the field to lead this Ascender offense. Jack transferring to the IMG postseason program from Pennsylvania. A very, very southeastern point. He's got three receivers to his right, one to his left. Ryder's going to go to the air to start. Has a man wide open, caught in stride. Kyle Acker, just a wide open seam up the middle of the field. And the first play is a big one for the Ascenders, 35 yards. So already in Stallion territory. Ryder back in shotgun. Tries the hard count, takes the snap. They'll hand up the middle. And he'll fight for 5 yards.
That is Iglesias. He works his way down to the 40-yard line.
And that is Cookie Desiderio right at the middle. Actually, no, that was Alfonso Iglesias. And Iglesias will stay on the left hip of Jack Ryder. He's got two receivers to his left, one to his right. And now Iglesias shifts over to Ryder's back pocket. Iglesias moves over to the slot. Ryder with time. He's got to step up, and down he goes. Pocket closed quickly. And on second and about 5, and it's going to be a sack and bring up 3rd and long. Just a lapse by the IMG Academy offensive line. Third and 13. Desiderio will check back in. Probably to assist some blocking help. They'll try to, again, find something downfield. Got to get to the 35. Ryder coming. They've got a screen out. And is Nolan Iverson, who's got some space. He's not going to get enough. A nice gain, but it'll bring him up to the 41-yard line. And on 4th and 6, we'll see what the IMG coaching staff decides to do.
4th down from the 41-yard line. 4th and 6.
Brody McKinnon split out to the right. They're going to keep the offense on. Would not be surprised to see a hard count here. Now takes the snap. They'll pitch out. Going out to the left side and cut down. It'll be a turnover on downs. So after a nice 35-yard pass to start the drive, it stalls in Stallion territory. It'll be 1st and 10 going the other way.
At their own 41-yard line.
So the Stallions will start from their own 41-yard line. Three receivers left, one to the right, an empty backfield for Field of Dreams. Now the snap, they'll throw this one out into the flat and find Corey Maxey. And now there's some jawing as Maxey was talking some trash. His helmet comes off, so he'll have to take a play off. The quarterback, Mateo Rodriguez, for Field of Dreams, will have 2nd and 2. And they'll swap the 3 receivers now on the right side for the Stallions. One split out wide to the left. Rodriguez drops. Pressure coming, completes this one to Jaquan Breckenridge, who's got some room into Ascender territory and is knocked up out of bounds. So 1st and 10, and 2 quick positive plays for Field of Dreams.
This is a 1st and 10 for Field of Dreams at the 36-yard line of IMG.
Take a look, just a nice little hook. Ran by Breckenridge and was able to find some space, and Ascender's secondary a little bit on their heels, but able to recover and shut down a much bigger play. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 36 of IMG Academy. Empty backfield, 2 receivers right, 3 to the left. Rodriguez sends a man in motion, takes a snap. They go for the jet sweep. This one to Allende Bancoli, and he is going to be stopped in the backfield, and flags coming in late. And based on some of the reaction from the Stallions players, possibly in the neighborhood of a face mask, which would be unfortunate for IMG. And it is going to be against the Ascenders. And that'll bring it up to 30, so a 15-yard swing.
This is a personal foul penalty against IMG. It's a face mask penalty. Takes the ball down to the 30-yard line.
Now Rodriguez awaits the shotgun snap. Empty backfield has been their ideal look on this first drive. Rodriguez looking. This one is high and just over the head of his intended receiver.
Rodriguez pass incomplete, intended for Bankole.
And that was intended for Bankole.
And it's 2nd down.
And that'll bring up 2nd and 5. Second and 5. He'll have Bankole on his left hip. Now the snap, play action, looking deep down the field. He's got a turn and incomplete pass, uncatchable. No flags will bring up 3rd and 5.
Rodriguez's pass incomplete, intended for Ely.
Ascender fans, you can get instant updates on your IMG Academy teams by socializing with us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Follow along at IMG Academy. If you're watching on the Facebook Live feed and have any questions or comments about the IMG Academy Post-Grad program or any of the other athletics here on campus, feel free to drop them in the comments on the Facebook Live feed. So gut check time for the Ascender defense. 3rd and 5, Rodriguez has a few coming off the edge, and it is that same little button hook to Jaquan Breckenridge. He'll get the first down and a few more down to the Ascender 14-yard line.
Down by McFarlane and Harper. This is a 1st and 10 at the IMG 19-yard line. 14-yard.
So Rodriguez quickly establishing who some of his favorite targets are, as Breckenridge has kept this drive alive on 2 separate occasions now. Sends one in motion. They go for the jet sweep. Again, it does not work. This time taken down by Drew Harper.
Bankhall with the carry is brought down by Harper.
And the IMG linebacking crew has been able to sniff those out the couple times that they have run those jet sweeps. Little confusion on the personnel side for Field of Dreams. Now 4 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left for Rodriguez. Pressure coming, he throws into the end zone. There's a flag in the neighborhood of holding. I believe that was Peter Shanny that was bearing down on Mateo Rodriguez. We'll see what the call is. And it was a hold against Field of Dreams, so second and long is going to turn into second and a lot longer.
Moves the ball back to the 34-yard line. It's still second down.
So now second and 30. The line to gain is 4 for a first down. Not many teams in any level of football have a play in their playbook for second and 30. Rodriguez has Bankhole on his left hip. Now drops. Looking across the middle and almost intercepted. Hits the hand of Shannon Craver. And I don't think he was anticipating that one to be as easy as it was. Sails that one over the head of Zeke Williams. And brings up 3rd and 30. Still scoreless, 7 minutes, 8 seconds remaining here in the first quarter after that incomplete pass. Back to the shotgun. Slow snap to get to Rodriguez. They tried to throw a little screen right across the top. A little bailout play, and Breckenridge gets beaten up and doesn't get enough.
With the reception.
Rodriguez had to get rid of that very quickly. Looks like Peter Shanny may have came up with it after some extracurriculars. And Josh Harvey will come on for a field goal attempt. This will be from 45 yards out to try to take the lead. Snap is back. The hold is down. Left-footed kick is up. And the left-footed kick sails through from 45 yards. Field of Dreams will take a 3-0 lead over the Post-Grad Ascenders. You are watching IMG Academy football.
On my get back, copper bag slow. You would never see that. Use the trap dough.
For athletes who move the game forward, we're creating the fuel to get you there. Tested in the lab, proven on the field. Gatorade Thirst Quencher, the proven sports fuel. Harvey, after the 45-yard field goal, sets that up on the tee, and it will bounce shy, and that was very close. The official who was right there is going to say it did just touch the goal line, but very dangerous. Sitting there watching it with R.J. Wells. They're going to take a hydration break. And for all your official IMG Academy gear, go to www.shopimg.com, your official IMG Academy retailer.
While indoors for all individuals. Will not need to wear masks outdoors unless you are not yet fully
And we will see what the Ascender offense brings onto the field after the defense made a nice stand to hold the Stallions only to 3 points.
parties in your row. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds or use
It looks like it'll be Ryder and Desiderio in the backfield. Griffin Koch out wide to the left. And R.J. Wells and Chase Miller to the near side. Looks like that might be Nolan Iverson in the backfield with Ryder as well. Takes the snap. The hand is to Desiderio, but he is stopped and will gain maybe an inch or two on the play.
Desiderio on the carry.
They'll spot him at the 21.
Brings him down. Second down and 9.
So 2nd and 9 for IMG. Takes the snap. Handoff and a flag coming in. Not sure what the play was. It was thrown right near where the tackle was, so would assume in the neighborhood of holding. We'll see what the officials call.
Bradley and Denmark, among others, in on the stop. This is a face mask penalty against Field of Dreams.
And it was a face mask against the Stallions, so that'll get 15 free yards to the Ascenders.
Line, 1st and 10, IMG.
Net gain of 18 on that last play with the penalty. Ryder now with Iglesias in his back pocket. 2 receivers left. 1 split out to the right. And they play action to Iglesias, and then the little misdirection to Desiderio just pops out of his hands. So we'll bring up 2nd and 10. Nice design play. Desiderio just looking downfield before he was able to reel it in. Back again from shotgun. Ryder takes the snap, looking downfield. Good protection across the middle. Iglesias with a nice catch, makes one miss, and then fights and crawls for another 3 yards on the play.
Brought down by Anderson and Norris.
So they'll spot him at the 46-yard line.
3rd down from the 46-yard line.
So 3rd and 3. Now looking for the 3rd down conversion to keep the drive alive 4:15 remaining in the first quarter. Ryder takes the snap. They're going to go back to the air. Ryder might keep it himself. He gets the first down, and he is into Stallion territory. Steps out about the 35-yard line. A first down and a much shorter field for IMG Academy after the huge third down conversion by Jack Ryder.
From the 35-yard line of Field and Dreams. It's a 19-yard run for Ryder.
And Ryder did excellent on that play to sell the pass, saw the hole, and then just went for it. Shotgun snap. Ryder drops, fires quickly across the middle, and another drop for the Ascenders skill position players, R.J. Wells. Unfortunately on that one, right off the numbers. And a timeout will be called by Field of Dreams with 4:03 remaining in the first quarter. Ascenders trail 3-0. You're watching IMG Academy football.
You ever have that day? You know, that day, that very moment, you got better. Your better got better. What if that day was every day?
Welcome back after the timeout. Just saw one of our Gatorade tents fly away as the breeze is picked up significantly here, blowing directly towards the face of camera right now. Those stands are on the east side of the stadium, and the wind is blowing directly towards the Gulf of Mexico. Now this throw, a beautiful pitch and catch to Thomas Coleman. He'll get the first down. Forward progress stop, but a nice rip from Ryder.
Brought down by Christmas Walker and Ronique Capers. This is a 1st and 10 IMG.
You see Ryder, that first little shoulder fake and then trying to get by one, but now at the edge of the red zone. And now the snap. Ryder's going to drop and keep it himself again. Avoids one tackle. Will get about 3 yards on the play.
Ryder on the keeper. He's brought down by Norris. Pickup of 3 at 2nd and 7.
Yeah, it looks like Shannon Craver getting some reps in at the tailback position as well today. Desiderio lined up in a bit of a tight end position, with Chase Miller split out wide to the right. 2 targets left. Now the snap. And believe that.
Off the middle.
Believe that was Craver with the carry.
It'll be 3rd and short from the 12-yard line.
So 3rd and about 2 yards to go. Again, with these wind gusts, any kind of field goal or extra point is going to be just a little bit more difficult. Now Ryder awaits the snap. And the hand to Desiderio, runs a counter play to the right side. He's got some space, and he's going to get enough for the first down. And it'll be the Ascenders with 1st and goal for the first time this afternoon.
This will be a 1st down for IMG from the 9-yard line. 1st and goal.
They'll have it spotted at the Stallion 9-yard line. Now the snap, the handoff to Craver straight up the middle.
Ryder gives to Craver up the middle.
And now 2nd and goal.
Washington with the stop. It's 2nd down and goal.
Second and goal, ball spotted just shy of the Field of Dreams 5-yard line. Ryder's got Iglesias in the backfield with him. Now takes the snap. The hand is up the middle to Iglesias. He's going to try to fight through, loses his footing, falls forward for about a yard.
Iglesias up the middle. He's brought down by Walker.
And that'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 4.
Bring up a 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line.
And now actually spotted officially at the 5. And Field of Dreams, 9 men in the box. And they'll just let the clock wind down. That is the end of the first quarter after 12 minutes of play. Field of Dreams 3, IMG Academy 0. You are watching Ascender Football.
Today for being here with us on Parents Weekend. We appreciate you coming out to support your Ascenders and hope you're enjoying your time.
This is your game. You live it, breathe it, dream it. And so do we. We design it, test it, build it, and repeat. This is what you live for. Zenith. Live your game.
Welcome back. Beginning of the second quarter, it'll be 3rd and goal from the 5 for the Ascenders. Two running backs on as the Ascenders completely stack the box for protection for Ryder. Ryder takes the snap. There is a flag, and it is caught for a touchdown, but Thomas Coleman, that's probably going to be coming back. It is against the Ascenders. Did not see what the signal was. It looked like he may have signaled holding, but it came out right at the snap.
This was a false start penalty against IMG.
And it was, in fact, a false start, so it's going to be 3rd and goal now from the 10-yard line of Field of Dreams. Two receivers left, two to the right. Ryder's going to go back to the air. He has to run for his life, tries to throw one across the middle, and that'll bring up 4th and goal.
He was pressured by Norris in the backfield, and this will bring up a 4th down.
Pressure coming from Diesel Barnes, running back and linebacker for Field of Dreams, so that will bring on the point after, or the field goal attempt for IMG. William Boyd, the wind blowing directly from right to left from his purview. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So 2 field goals through the north goalposts, and it's 3-3 with 11:46 remaining in the half. You are watching IMG Academy football. Michael Saunders & Company, founded in 1976, is the Gulf Coast leading residential real estate company and is proud to be the official real estate and relocation services sponsor of IMG Academy. Providing a full-service real estate experience, our team of professionals will guide you through the intricacies of buying and selling a home, as well as providing a deep knowledge of the area and the many great places to live. For more information, visit michaelsaunders.com. So the offense is starting to pick up for both teams. Neither team yet to break the plane into the end zone, as that one will blow off the tee. Yeah, now wind shifting a little bit behind IMG, blowing out of the southeast to the northwest. And aiding that ball onto the newly laid track here at IMG Academy.
Have a 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
So 1st and 10 from the 20 for Field of Dreams. Fans, we have another IMG home football game on the schedule for Thursday, October 7th, as the varsity blue team takes on Golden Gate High School. That game will be at 7 p.m. Come on out and support your Ascenders all season long. Or if you can't do that, just, again, check into either the IMG Academy Facebook or YouTube page for all the live broadcasts. Rodriguez back out for Field of Dreams. And it will be a delay of game. So 1st and 15 from the 15-yard line.
Against Field of Dreams.
Man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and hand to the secondary running back, but the IMG defensive line stands strong. And that was Peter Shanny again getting into the backfield for the loss, and now 2nd and long. Two receivers left, 2 to the right for Rodriguez. And they try to go back up the middle again, and with the size of the IMG defensive line, it is not easy to run on any of the Ascender programs.
This will bring up a 3rd down.
Line to gain is the 30. The ball spotted about the 12, so 3rd and 18. And now look for Field of Dreams to go to the air, and a timeout will be called. We will take it with them. 10:33 remaining in the half. We're tied up at 3. This is Ascender football.
You can't succeed by yourself. You need teammates, coaches, support. You need the right tools to give you that extra edge. That's what Theragun is to me. It's the perfect enhancement to my game. To jump a little bit farther, to run that little bit faster, to reach a little bit higher. Before, during, and after my workouts. I'm DeAndre Hopkins, and I'm a Therabody athlete.
Therabody is proud to be an official recovery partner of IMG Academy. Therabody offers an ecosystem of percussive therapy and pneumatic compression products and solutions that help our student athletes perform better, recover faster, and manage pain.
Live your game.
And 3rd and 18 for the Stallions. Now the snap. Pressure coming on Rodriguez. They try just a little quick route. That one intended for Breckenridge, and now definitely a punting situation. And with the wind gusting the way that it is, they'll definitely have to be careful with the long snap. So Harvey with his heels in his own end zone. Now the snap is high and almost blocked. And the fair catch down to the 38-yard line. Kyle Acker looked dangerous as R.J. Wells had his back to the ball, but Acker there to scoop it out. And now 1st and 10 for the Ascenders. And they will start with the short field. They'll spot it at the Stallion 39-yard line. And now we will see Roman Mula give Jack Ryder a little rest. We saw this in the game against Valley State. 2 quality quarterbacks splitting reps. 2 receivers right to the left for Mula. Mula's going to run. Throwing, and that one just in and out. Hits Acker in the numbers, and a little behind him. He had to turn his body, but gets him in both hands and can hold on to it. So 2nd and 10 will be the down and distance for IMG Academy. Cookie Desiderio on the left hip of Mula. Now takes the snap. They go back to the same route. This time Kyle Acker holds on to it.
Complete to Acker. Acker knocked out of bounds at about the 32-yard line.
So a gain of about 7 on the play. You got to get to the 29. 9:45. Again, they would love to punch one in. Griffin Koch, R.J. Wells, and Kyle Acker all split out to the left for the quarterback, Roman Mula. Now the snap. They're going to the air. Mula with a nice throw, and it is picked out of the air by R.J. Wells, who gets the first down, and then not sure where the flag was coming in from, but it was very late. I think maybe after Wells had stepped out of bounds. Let's see what that referee was reacting to. And he was hit out of bounds. I don't know exactly what the discussion is. Oh, possibly a hold right there. It looked like Griffin Koch might have had a handful of the defender's jersey. So it's a hold and an ineligible receiver downfield. So after they get the first down, that's going to stay 3rd down and much longer.
ineligible receiver downfield for IMG, and also a holding penalty. The holding penalty was declined.
So 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Now takes the snap. Mueller looking. Tries to go through his progressions, and down he goes. Field of Dreams able to shut that pocket down very quickly. And Mueller has to take the sack, and we will probably see the punting unit come out.
All spotted at the 42-yard line. Field of Dreams.
And this will be Hayden Hall on to punt. And now too many men on the field for
an illegal substitution against
IMG.
Moves the ball back to the 46-yard line, 47, let's go.
They'll spot it at the 47. So 4th and 19. The same punting unit will stay out, minus Maurice McFarland.
Back for Field of Dreams.
Great long snap back, and this punt will get caught up into the wind and unfortunately bounce into the end zone. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Field of Dreams going the other way. And again, the offenses now seem to have stalled. Penalties and mental mistakes costing both sides. Zenith is proud to be the official equipment partner of the IMG Academy football team. Zenith creates great fitting football products that deliver elevated performance and maximum value for athletes, coaches, and parents. For more information, visit zenith.com. 1st and 10 for the Stallions, empty backfield as Mateo Rodriguez back in at quarterback for Field of Dreams. 8 minutes to play in the half, and this one just a little bit low. Caleb Jolly would have been there for the coverage. That one intended for Bankhole and incomplete. And usually here at IMG, we are accustomed to the Friday night lights, but the Saturday afternoon heat and humidity adds to a much larger fatigue factor for these players that we don't see during our night contests, especially this time of year. Now the snap. Pressure coming. Mateo Rodriguez is blown up by many IMG ascenders. And his helmet coming off. He'll have to take a play off, and we'll see a backup quarterback on 3rd down, which is not advantageous for Field of Dreams.
Also, Thomas Aiden, number 52.
Empty backfield, so it looks like they'll try something. They'll send Bankhole in motion, and they try the jet sweep again, and again it is shut down. And a quick 3 and out for Field of Dreams. We'll bring the Ascender special teams unit and Kyle Acker back on to return a punt. Again, the wind going slightly into the face of the kicker, Josh Harvey.
Acker is deep for IMG.
And now some late personnel shifts. Now the snap is high, pressure coming in, it is blocked by Thomas Coleman, and fighting for the end zone after the recovery is Herrick Lewis. And now the Ascenders with new momentum, but Thomas Coleman just blowing through the line and blocking the punt. What a play by the Ascender special teams unit. And the varsity blue team had a punt block and scoop 6 last night in Windermere, and here you just see absolutely unabated to the punter, and just falls right to Herrick Lewis, and just unfortunately can't get into the end zone. But the short field, IMG with 1st and goal after the punt block. And it will be Roman Mueller still in at quarterback. 1st and goal from the Stallion 5. And again, a jumbo backfield right now for the Ascenders. Looks like they hand to Craver right up the middle, and he'll get to the line of scrimmage, and not much more after that.
Probably near the original line of scrimmage. Brought down by Denmark and Norris. It is 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 5. And we'll have our 2nd quarter water break coming up here shortly. Now the snap, they go to Craver again, looking for some space, but
that is Craver up the
just
middle.
right up the middle. We'll get about 1 or 2 on the play. Looks like they'll have it spotted at the 3.
Denmark and Norris in on the tackle. 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line.
Let's see if they try to go to the air here. It's Craver and Desiderio in for some blocking help for Roman Mueller. And the snap is low, and Mueller loses it, and an opportunity for Field of Dreams, and they'll fall on it. Shotgun snap, looks like it got caught up in the turf. Mueller couldn't get it, so the IMG offense, after the huge momentum swing and the block punt, will now have a long field to defend for Field of Dreams. There you see they tried to hand it off, and then just busting into the backfield was Mackenso Maisonette. And that will be the whistle for our 2nd quarter water break. 4:46 remaining in the half. Still 3-3. You're watching Ascender football.
Welcome to the Bradenton area, where the easy pace of island life comes naturally in this coastal playground with endless white sand beaches, stunning natural preserves, relaxing vibes all around, and it's a seafood lover's paradise. Stay a while to explore downtown Bradenton with top-rated attractions and a friendly community set along the Bradenton Riverwalk. Come lose yourself in the sun-drenched Gulf Coast of Florida and change your reality in the Bradenton area. Learn more at BradentonGulfIslands.com.
Located next to campus, the Legacy Hotel at IMG Academy is a contemporary boutique hotel with countless amenities and the Icon Eatery and Bar available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Enjoy ultimate convenience and proximity to campus, as well as local area attractions and top-rated beaches. Visit imglegacyhotel.com to reserve your stay. Rodriguez back in at quarterback. Try to run a sweep, and that huge speed from Banco, but he can't get the edge. And that's going to be a taunting penalty by Craver. Absolutely unnecessary, and I'm sure the coaching staff will say something to him as his teammates are jawing at him as well. And this will almost certainly be some form of unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And now Craver is getting a talking to from the coaching staff. He is not happy on the sideline. And it is unsportsmanlike conduct. This will be...
There were 2 fouls on this play. One was a holding penalty against Field of Dreams, and then the unsportsmanlike conduct against IMG.
So there was a holding penalty and the unsportsmanlike.
21-yard line.
But since the spot foul occurred behind the line of scrimmage, it'll be 1st and about 1 for Field of Dreams. Snap to Rodriguez. They try to go straight up the middle again, and just a gang of ascenders, Shanny, Aiden, and Murphy.
Bankhole up the middle.
And that'll be for a loss on the play to bring up 2nd and a long 2.
A little bit of a loss on the play, 2nd down.
Now the snap, little high. Rodriguez tries to throw this one into the flat, and incomplete. So 1st and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
This is 3rd down.
Empty backfield for Mateo Rodriguez and Field of Dreams. They'll go to the air again. They try to just throw the quick slant, and it's going to be close.
Pass is complete to Breckenridge. Brought down by Eric Lewis and Drew Harper.
And it will, in fact, be a 1st down, and the chains will move on 3rd. And we'll see how the Ascender defense now adjusts on a fresh set of downs.
From their own 24-yard line.
Now drops. Looking across the middle, this one up high, and a shot into the back of Zeke Williams.
Pass is complete to Williams.
And I believe that was Xavier Anderson Lopes.
Anderson Lopes with the hit on the play.
And it was good for the 1st down, but a nice hit into the back from number 11 for IMG. And a false start
This is a false start penalty
against the Stallions, so they will move back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15. It'll be from the Stallion 29. Again, the empty backfield. Receivers spread all over the line. Now the snap almost gets away from Rodriguez. He just fires up, and a flag as soon as it was called. There was going to be an official's timeout.
Brought down by Shannon Kramer.
And not sure what it was for. Don't see any flags. But very dangerous by the officials to blow that mid-throw, as somebody could have gotten hurt. Whatever they're trying to discuss. And now they're going to have to go talk to the Field of Dreams coaching staff, so we'll try and iron this out. And some fluid personnel changes happening with this confusion. And it looks like things have been ironed out and nothing changed. Rodriguez loses his mouth guard, has to put it back in, and now pressure coming. He throws one, and again intended for Zeke Williams, but contact immediately.
It was broken up by Joseph Taylor.
Credit Joseph Taylor with the pass breakup.
Second down and 15.
So 2nd and 15, time running out for Field of Dreams in the first half, and the Ascenders still tied at 3. Now the snap, they're going to look downfield and just in and out of the hands by Maverick Phelan. And Rodriguez with a great route, and I think Phelan knew that he was probably supposed to be ready for it, but was not that ready for it. So 3rd and 15 now for the Stallions. And Stallions will get the ball to begin the second half. Now the snap, they'll hand up the middle, and they finally get positive yards on the ground, tripped up and then brought down, and a flag coming in. And again, cooler heads need to prevail for some of these late flags for both teams. That flag coming in from the back judge.
This is a face mask penalty against IMG.
And it was a face mask against IMG, so
IMG 44-yard line.
After the big run, the first real solid positive rushing play for Field of Dreams, they get 15 extra yards all the way to the Ascender 44. Now the snap. Looking deep downfield, trying to get that touchdown ball. Almost intercepted.
Pass downfield, incomplete, intended for Williams. Joseph Taylor with the near
And again, Joe Taylor almost getting it. And if this is a pass interference, I believe that should be offensive.
This is a pass interference against IMG.
And it's against IMG. I don't know if I agree with that call, and we have the benefit of replay here.
Moves the ball down to the Ascender 29-yard line.
So down to the IMG 29. It'll be 1st and 10 again. It just shows how mental mistakes and penalties can absolutely destroy your team's chances. We had 3rd and 15 back in Stallion territory. It's now 1st and 10 from the IMG 29. They'll hand off to Deuce Anderson as he'll get a couple.
Deuce up the middle. Harper and Aiden in on the stop.
Now the snap is high. They try to get it back to Deuce Anderson, who is tough to take down, but not losing his grasp.
First by Eric Lewis.
And it was Herrick Lewis shutting down that play in the backfield.
Moves the ball to the 28-yard line.
Looked like TJ Murphy had a little bit of an extended time down to try to fix his shoe. Now a minute 30 and counting. And then a timeout finally called after they take the whole play clock. So Field of Dreams will try to talk about how they want to take these last few plays and not give IMG enough time to possibly march down the field. It's 3rd and 9 when we get back. You're watching IMG Academy football. The Ascenders are ready after the Field of Dreams timeout. Field of Dreams taking a few extra seconds. So 3rd and 9 for the Stallions. Rodriguez and Anderson in the backfield. And 2 receivers to each side. They're going to go back to the air. Rodriguez looking deep down. Pressure coming off the edge. They're going to sail one up over the head and a fingertip catch. Touchdown! Maverick Phelan goes up and gets it in a perfect throw and catch for Field of Dreams from 29 yards out, and they'll take 6 points extra into the locker room. They'll try to make it 7 here with the point after.
Harvey is on for the extra point attempt.
And now the wind blowing into the face of Harvey. Snap is back, it's high, the hold is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So with 1 minute and 18 seconds remaining in the half, Field of Dreams takes a 10-3 lead. The Ascenders with just about 78 seconds to try to make something happen. This is Ascender football.
You ever have that day? You know, that day, that very moment, you got better. Your better got better. What if that day was every day?
Welcome back. Again, the Ascenders lost the coin toss as Field of Dreams decided to defer to the second half, so they will begin half number 2 with possession. So IMG is going to want to equalize this, or at least get 3 before the end of the half. And believe that is Koch and Wells. Back to return. They'll let it bounce out for the touchback.
And the Ascenders will have a 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
So 1st and 10, the Ascenders need to march 80 yards. So 1st and 10, it'll still be Roman Mula in at quarterback. They'll take the snap, they'll go to the air. Mula's got to run for his life, goes right, has space, and fires across his body, trying to find R.J. Wells across the middle. It'll be incomplete and bring up 2nd and 10.
Complete over the middle, intended for Wells. This will bring up a 2nd down.
Takes the snap. Iglesias in the backfield. He'll get the screen out and in and out of his hands. Looks like he would have made the defender miss, but couldn't hold on to it.
3rd down.
And now 3rd and 10. And now the Ascenders have to be careful. If they go to the air and get another incomplete, that's going to be enough time for Field of Dreams to maybe make something else happen on offense before the half. Thomas Coleman, the lone receiver, out to Roman Mula's left. Mula takes the snap, drops, looking deep down the field, looking for that home run ball, trying to get to Coleman. He was tripped up. Coaching staff wants a flag, doesn't get it. Roman Mula played the wind perfectly, but could not beat it out. And now we'll see Hayden Hall come on to punt with 58.9 seconds remaining in the half.
Hayden Hall to punt for IMG.
And a beautiful end-over-end punt will be fielded by Caleb McGarity. And makes a couple miss. He's got some space down that far sideline. He'll run it out of bounds in Ascender territory. And there is an Ascender player that got leveled in a late flag. And just waiting for the official call on the penalty. And behind the play, it looks like that was a dirty block by Deuce Anderson. And I think that's exactly what the call is going to be. Absolutely unnecessary. And one of the dirtier plays that we have seen today. And that will negate the nice return from Field of Dreams.
There's also a sideline warning. Field of Dreams has it 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line.
So 1st and 10 from their own 34, so that'll move them back about 15 yards or so on the penalty. And Rodriguez will look to capitalize off the momentum from that last offensive drive. They fake the jet sweep. They go back the other way, but Peter Shanny, I believe, absolutely wraps him up and shuts that down in the backfield.
On Bangle. A loss on the play back to the 29-yard line. Second down.
And now the snap, looking downfield. Finds Bangle, and it's fumbled, and they're going to say it's incomplete. Did not make a look up field, so blown up, could have gone either way.
Caleb Jolly, the defender on the play. Third down.
Now 3rd and long. And a false start will move him back even farther. And a timeout called by IMG. And it looks like coach wants possibly a big defensive stand, a chance to maybe take a turnover if Field of Dreams is going to try and go downfield. But with 6.4 seconds left on the clock, there's not a whole lot of time left to make anything happen. So they will break the huddle. And it is 4th down, actually. And this will be Kyle Acker. And we'll see if the Ascenders try to get another block. They send normal pressure. This one will just track out towards the Ascender sideline. And that will be the end of the first half. After 24 minutes of play, it is Field of Dreams 10, IMG Academy 3. We'll step aside. You are watching IMG Academy football.
But TK Grill.
Welcome to the Bradenton area, where the easy pace of island life comes naturally in this coastal playground with endless white sand beaches, stunning natural preserves, relaxing vibes all around, and it's a seafood lover's paradise. Stay a while to explore downtown Bradenton with top-rated attractions and a friendly community set along the Bradenton Riverwalk. Come lose yourself in the sun-drenched Gulf Coast of Florida and change your reality in the Bradenton area. Learn more at BradentonGulfIslands.com.
Do you really think the greatest of all time just came from nowhere? Of course not. Because everyone starts somewhere, and champions start here. Grown rep by rep, conditioned by pro-level coaches who have earned their stripes. Built in elite camps, training day after day. Drilled until second nature becomes first. Start at IMG Academy.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Make the days count. Gatorade has carbs to fuel and electrolytes to help replenish, so you can count on the proven formula. Nothing beats Gatorade.
You can't succeed by yourself. You need teammates, coaches, support. You need the right tools to give you that extra edge. That's what Theragun is to me. It's the perfect enhancement to my game. To jump a little bit farther, to run that little bit faster, to reach a little bit higher. Before, during, and after my workouts. I'm DeAndre Hopkins, and I'm a Therabody athlete.
I've been on my get back, copper bag slow. You would never see that. Use the trap dough.
You ever have that day? You know, that day, that very moment, you got better. Your better got better. What if that day was every day?
There's a fog out there, and it's calling you by name. It wants to wrap its whole self around you, make you forget who you are. But you won't forget. You've got to find your way through that fog, through the unknown. There's only one way.
This is your game. You live it, breathe it, dream it. And so do we. We design it, test it, build it, and repeat. This is what you live for. Zenith. Live your game.
At Zenith, every product we make starts with developing a deep understanding of what athletes need and want to perform at their best. For our new helmet, we used thousands of athlete interactions and hundreds of hours of on and off the field sessions with athletes, coaches, and parents. We've paired these insights with laboratory data, computer simulations, and material science to develop the best product for athletes in game time situations. The result is the Zenith Shadow, our most evolved football helmet, across protection, fit, comfort, and agility. Zenith Shadow is the most complete helmet in the game. Zenith's core helmet technology was refined to optimize protection with adaptive fit, all-game comfort, and tuned balance. Zenith Shadow delivers the best on-field experience in the game at a price that's accessible to athletes, teams, and organizations. At Zenith, we believe the most successful designs solve for the needs of the athletes and their teams. With Zenith Shadow, the resulting functional performance, together with iconic styling, gives athletes the confidence to focus on the game and perform at their best.
Welcome back to IMG Academy Stadium. My name is Ryan Sudol, getting ready to bring you second half action in this postgraduate game against the Field of Dreams Stallions, who lead 10-3 here at the beginning of the second half. The scoring came with 6:03 remaining in the first quarter. A 45-yard Josh Harvey field goal put the Stallions up 3-0. The Ascenders would equalize a few drives later. Boyd would knock in a field goal, and then just some defensive lapses as well as mental lapses with some bad penalties would lead to a 29-yard Phelan catch for Field of Dreams that would put them up 10-3, and that is how we go into half number 2. So we'll see what adjustments were made by the Ascenders. They will kick off to begin the second half. And thank you for spending your Saturday afternoon with us here in Bradenton, Florida. We are at the heart of the high school football world here with IMG Academy, ranked anywhere from number 2 to number 5 in the nation with their national team. Varsity white team climbing up the rankings in the state of Florida as well, as this one will sail and bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Again, the postgraduate team, one of 4 teams that IMG Academy has this year, along with the national team and varsity white and varsity blue. Again, not just a football school, though, also basketball, baseball, tennis, lacrosse, golf, track and field, and soccer. And currently having a new basketball arena built on campus as well that everybody is very excited about, as they're also recognized as one of the top programs in the nation as well. Your 2019 Geico National Champs. Football program 2020 National Champs, according to Max Preps, as Rodriguez gets that first throw off, trying to wrap up Jaquan Breckenridge.
Pass complete to Breckenridge. He is tackled by Lewis. Drew Harper.
And you never know who you're going to run into. They've held MLS preseason games here. The Oakland Raiders have been known to train here before they play the Miami Dolphins when they do. They've also had spring practices hosted by the universities of Michigan and Florida State, as well as many English Premier League teams, as well as Brazilian Serie A teams, Italian Serie A teams, and host to many international CONCACAF events. That one will get past the 30, good enough for the first down. Caught by Jalen Mitchell.
This is a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, just about 30 minutes outside of Tampa Bay, which is also home to a few recent champions, with 2-time Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning, defending Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and right now the AL season-leading champions, last year's ALCS champions, Tampa Bay Rays, currently beating up on the New York Yankees for win number 100. And then also the Tampa Bay Rowdies winning the Eastern Conference in the USL Championship. So the championship radius of Tampa Bay extending all the way to Bradenton. As the national team fights to garner some more national respect with one of the greatest teams that they have had here on campus. And a penalty against the Ascenders.
Ball spotted at the 42-yard line.
So 2nd and 1 from the 42 after the penalty. Now the snap across the middle, and again it finds Breckenridge, knocking on the door of IMG territory, good enough for the first down.
This is a 1st and 10, Field of Dreams at their own 49-yard line.
First and 10 for Rodriguez. Now drops. Looking for a deep ball for Breckenridge again, but great stride for stride coverage by R.J. Wells.
This is a 2nd and 10.
Mateo Rodriguez awaits the snap. 2 receivers to each side. Pocket closing, throws one across the middle end. In and out of the hands. That was intended for Breckenridge. Thomas Aiden would have blown him up, and now there's a late flag coming.
There is a flag on the play.
And again, also not helping the time of game. Personal foul after the play against Field of Dreams.
Moves the ball back to the 34-yard line.
So 3rd and very long, so the Ascenders will look to capitalize on the mistakes from Field of Dreams. Rodriguez awaits the snap with the empty backfield. Pressure coming, Rodriguez steps up and almost intercepted. Getting his hands on it was Drew Harper. And now a punting situation from Field of Dreams. They've got to get to the 41 of IMG, but they are all the way back at the 34. So on 4th and 25, they will be forced to punt. Again, the wind blowing straight across the field, directly towards the face of the camera. 91 degrees here in Bradenton with the heat index feels about 93. Harvey almost losing that. The Ascenders could have had a break. This one will be picked up by Kyle Acker. And down he goes, but not before gaining about 10 yards. And now another personal foul coming, as it looked like Corey Maxey took a cheap shot. And there's going to be another taunting penalty. And this game's getting a little out of control with the tempers flaring. But it looked like Corey Maxey took an extra jump. We'll see exactly where the penalty came in. All the blocking fairly clean. Acker gets there. Nothing behind the play, and then just jumping on. It looks like that may have also been instigated by the IMG player, and then Maxey just got on top and got an extra shot in. Personal foul against Field of Dreams. unsportsmanlike against Field of Dreams, so that is going to be a significant yardage gain for the Ascenders after Acker got out to about the 34 or so.
There are 2 fouls that we play against Field of Dreams, a personal foul and a dead ball unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
And they are going to enforce both penalties, the unsportsmanlike and the personal foul. So the Ascenders now with a short field and a chance to tie it up.
10 Ascenders.
Now 1st and 10 from the 37 of Field of Dreams. Now the snap. The handoff to Nolan Iverson trying to run right side. He is stood up. And his forward progress is stopped, and Peter Shanny is on the ground, and he looks hurt.
There's an official's timeout on the field.
And we will step aside as Peter Shanny is looked at. Looks like it could be a cramp, but you are watching IMG Academy football.
Welcome to the Bradenton area, where the easy pace of island life comes naturally in this coastal playground with endless white sand beaches, stunning natural preserves, relaxing vibes all around, and it's a seafood lover's paradise. Stay a while to explore downtown Bradenton with top-rated attractions and a friendly community set along the Bradenton Riverwalk. Come lose yourself in the sun-drenched Gulf Coast of Florida and change your reality in the Bradenton area. Learn more at BradentonGulfIslands.com.
Do you really think the greatest of all time just came from nowhere? Of course not. Because everyone starts somewhere, and champions start here. Grown rep by rep, conditioned by pro-level coaches who have earned their stripes. Built in elite camps, training day after day. Drilled until second nature becomes first. Start at IMG Academy.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Make the days count. Gatorade has carbs to fuel and electrolytes to help replenish, so you can count on the proven formula. Nothing beats Gatorade.
You can't succeed by yourself. You need teammates, coaches, support. You need the right tools to give you that extra edge. That's what Theragun is to me. It's the perfect enhancement to my game. To jump a little bit farther, to run that little bit faster, to reach a little bit higher, before, during, and after my workouts. I'm DeAndre Hopkins, and I'm a Therabody athlete.
Welcome back, 2nd and 12. And that's going to be a false start. They're going to move back. It looked like Nolan Iverson on his heels a little bit. So 2nd and 17. So after the 2 Field of Dreams penalties that gave the Ascenders 30 free yards, the Ascenders with a play for a loss, and now 5 yards in the wrong direction. Now from the Stallion 44. It is Jack Ryder. He pitches out. And again, stopped in the backfield. Nolan Iverson can't catch that edge. And that'll bring up 3rd and long.
Garrity in on the tackle for Field of Dreams.
Already been 14 penalties in today's contest. Ryder takes the snap. That's actually Roman Mula, and now there's a flag. It's probably going to be a hold, as that one intended for Griffin Koch.
Griffin Koch, and there is a flag on the play.
But with the third down, my assumption would be that Field of Dreams would just decline a holding penalty. And so that'll be fourth down and a punting situation, but we'll see if the offense stays on the field. And Roman Mule is going to stay. And now it's going to be the punting unit. And IMG may have to burn a timeout here. Or they'll just take the delay of game, which they will. That now the 16th penalty of the game.
There's a flag on the play.
And they're going to waive that penalty off.
Inadvertent flag.
And the snap is low, but gets back to Hayden Hall. And that will take an IMG bounce and roll towards the 10, down to about the 12-yard line. A great punt by Hayden Hall. It'll be 1st and 10 for Field of Dreams. And a long field. Again, just really one big play for Field of Dreams and for IMG so far this afternoon. And that is why the score is at 10-3. And 2 field goals, 1 for each team. And then the 30-yard pass from Rodriguez to Maverick Phelan. And that is the difference in the game. Rodriguez takes the snap, play action, looking downfield. Has a man, it's number 14, Zeke Williams. And he'll get enough for the first down. So the Stallions get out of the shadow of their own end zone.
From the 31-yard line.
And they go up the middle and shedding a block. Drew Harper, and it's taken away! The strip 6 Are you kidding me? Touchdown IMG.
This is a touchdown for IMG. Defender just ripped the ball out of Frank's.
And as he was in the grasp by Harper, it was stripped away and taken. Apologize, I don't have 76 on the depth chart, but touchdown IMG and the quick momentum shift after the big play from Field of Dreams. And now looking to tie it up after punting it away. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up. And for William Boyd, the point after is good.
Boyd's kick is good. The score is tied at 10.
So 10-10 is the score. IMG will be back on defense shortly. You're watching Ascender Football.
You can't succeed by yourself. You need teammates, coaches, support. You need the right tools to give you that extra edge. That's what Theragun is to me. It's the perfect enhancement to my game. To jump a little bit farther, to run that little bit faster, to reach a little bit higher. Before, during, and after my workouts. I'm DeAndre Hopkins, and I'm a Therabody athlete.
Garrity and Anderson are deep for Field of Dreams. Dave Hanikowski is kicking off for IMG.
And back underway here at IMG Academy. They're going to try to return this one. It is Deuce Anderson. He takes it out. Fields it at about the 2. Gets across the 20. Has some space, and then he's finally wrapped down, and his helmet is out. And if they throw a flag for a face mask, that's just another crazy call as it came off the back of the head. And again, with every flag, there's been about a minute or two long conference that just leaves the fans. Normally we're out of here by this time for post-grad football games, but today has just been one of those days.
Face mask penalty against IMG.
And penalty number 17 on the afternoon.
Eric Lewis,
and still
gets credit for that 29-yard fumble recovery.
8 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And Eric Lewis going to get credit for the strip 6. 29 yards for the touchdown for IMG. Throws right across the middle. Some space has Breckenridge. Nice wrap up.
Breckenridge with the reception.
But into IMG territory. And again, tensions starting to flare here a little bit with every additional penalty that's called.
Wells Also on the tackle. 1st and 10 for Field of
So
Dreams.
from the Ascender 48-yard line. Snap back. Rodriguez rolling to his right. Throwing deep downfield, has a man, and it is up and caught. Jalen Mitchell, one of the team captains, comes down with it inside the red zone, down to about the IMG. Looks like it might be even inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line.
Giving officials timeout for injury on the field. Ball spotted at the 9-yard line of IMG. This is a 1st and goal for Field of Dreams. It was a 48-yard pass play.
Yeah, the IMG defense has been very good when backed up against their own end zone, so we'll see if they can hold Field of Dreams to 3 here or possibly get another turnover. And looks like there will be a timeout with 7:54. And we'll step aside. You're watching IMG Academy football.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Make the days count. Gatorade has carbs to fuel and electrolytes to help replenish, so you can count on the proven formula. Nothing beats Gatorade.
And welcome back. Both teams back out onto the field after that brief pause compared to some of the ones that we've had today. .10 the score. Field of Dreams looking to add to that right now. As Bankel and Rodriguez in the backfield. Rodriguez awaits the shotgun snap. There it is, the handoff running left side and bounces back and almost loses the football. Stood up right about the 5-yard line, a short gain for Bankel.
On the carry. Knocked down by Jolly and Wells. 2nd and goal.
Good tackle by Wells on the play. 2nd and goal from the 7. Rodriguez takes the snap, the hand going left side, and Deuce Anderson's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. He will extend the Stallion lead, and now the point after unit will come out onto the field, and there he was just able to sneak right around Antonio Pato III, who just got hung up, was the only person that had a chance to tackle him, and Deuce scampers into the end zone for a touchdown. We'll see Harvey on for the point after. And it is blocked. So the Ascenders keep it to only 6. And we'll see if that comes back to bite. Field of Dreams later, 16-10 is the lead. You are watching Ascender football.
This is your game. You live it, breathe it, dream it. And so do we. We design it, test it, build it, and repeat. This is what you live for. Zenith. Live your game.
Welcome back to IMG Academy Stadium. We are still in the third quarter, 7 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. 16-10. Field of Dreams regains the lead after coughing it up on a great strip 6 from Eric Lewis. Harvey looking to get a leg into it. And there will be room for a return on this one. And believe it's Shannon Craver. So it gets it out past the 20, so better than the touchbacks that they have been getting off the leg of Harvey. IMG Academy would like to thank the following proud sponsors: Academy Bus, Airweave, Bradenton Area Convention and Visitors Bureau, Careware, Coach Now, Dunlop, Foley Bryant, Gatorade and the Gatorade Sports Science Institute, Guided Knowledge, Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, Kitman Labs, Quick Goal, Legacy Hotel at IMG Academy, Michael Saunders and Company, Musco, NCSA, Select SOM Sleep, Tandem Construction, Therabody, Under Armour, Win Reality, and Zenith. Thank you for your continued support of all IMG Academy athletic programs. Roman Mula in at quarterback. He'll find Acker in the flat and still on his feet. He'll get up. A nice gain to start for the IMG offense. And we'd anticipate seeing Jack Ryder again in the fourth quarter if we ever get there. Alec Moore checking in and running back. Getting the call from the sideline on 2nd and a long 4. Now the snap. Play action to Moore, and Mula. Forward progress is stopped, trying to get a little jump pass off. And 3 defenders for Field of Dreams just busting into the backfield to help bring up 3rd and long.
Third down.
So 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mula awaits the snap. 3rd and 9. Mula's got space. Avoids one. He's got trailers. He's going to get the first down and up to the 40. Looked like he originally wanted to fire downfield, but finds some space with his feet and keeps the drive alive.
Who got out to the 39-yard line for a 1st and 10 for IMG.
Now the Ascenders getting the call from the sideline. This will be Nolan Iverson, as well as Cookie Desiderio in the backfield. Now the hand to Iverson. He finds a little bit of space, falls forward in front of the 40-yard line.
That's Iverson on the carry. Brought down by Increase.
They'll spot him at the 41. So gain of 2. They send Iverson in motion, and then just a quick screen up to Desiderio, who gets by one, trying to get into Stallion territory, makes another one miss, lowers his shoulder, he's still on his feet, and he's helped up by his teammates. Rolling to the right side to the 30, 25, 20, still on his feet at the 15, 10, and down to the 7. What a run by Cookie Desiderio on the bailout little screen pass, Roman Mula. Wow.
This will be a first and goal from the 8.
51 yards on the play.
That is a 52-yard play.
Desiderio, you see here, just sheds one tackler and 2. Cuts back, lowers his shoulder, still on his feet. His teammates help him up. A 3rd tackle broken. One of the most impressive plays we've seen from this Post-Grad team all season. Breaking 4 tackles and getting 51 yards down the field. Mula's going to keep it himself. He's got space. Got to cut back up at the 8, down to the 5, 3, almost into the end zone. Touchdown! Roman Mula keeps it himself and ties it back up for the Ascenders. And now we see where those missed special teams opportunities can cost you, as the Ascenders with an opportunity with Gabe Panikowski here to take a 1-point lead with 3:06 remaining in the 3rd quarter. There's something we haven't seen in a couple minutes. Another penalty flag. This will be against IMG. They'll move back 5 yards. Should not affect Panikowski. Penalty number 18 on the day between both teams. Back in my day, that would be a lot of laps around the field at Monday's practice. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up. It is blocked, but it is good. It gets through. 17-16, the Ascender lead. You are watching IMG Academy football.
Boyd will kick it off. McGarity and Ely are deep for Field of Dreams.
Back underway, the Ascenders with their first lead of the game. This one into the end zone and down for the touchback. 3:06 remaining in the 3rd. Ascenders now with a 1-point lead. So the Ascender defense now with 80 yards behind them, hoping to keep Field of Dreams out of it and extend their lead. And some personnel confusion amongst the postgraduates. Field of Dreams will send one in motion. Looking for the deep ball, and it is intercepted. An opportunity for a pick six. Shannon Craver takes it to the house. And just like that, the Ascenders score 13 in a matter of seconds. Just a beautifully jumped route by number 12, Shannon Craver. And now on for the point after. We'll see William Boyd again. And new life for this Ascender team. Snap back, the hold is down, the kick is up. And the kick is good, so with 2:57 remaining in the third quarter, the Ascenders have taken a 24-16 lead. You are watching IMG Academy football. Welcome back. Teeing it up on their own 40, and now the biggest lead of the day at 8 points. At one point, Field of Dreams was up 10-3. And now with the Ascenders and the quick 14-point swing, now an 8-point lead, the largest of the game. And this will go into the end zone, even into the wind. Very impressive leg by Panikowski. So 1st and 10. Again from the Field of Dreams 20-yard line. Mateo Rodriguez. One receiver to his left, two to the right. Man in motion is Breckenridge. And they'll hand up the middle. This again to Bankhole, who has been one of their offensive workhorses. He'll get a few. So they'll give him 7 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the third. Empty backfield for Rodriguez, throwing across. He's able to get it to Breckenridge, who is pushed out of bounds. Nice gain and a first down for Field of Dreams.
Officials timeout on the field for injury. Ball spotted at the
and there is a downed IMG player. It'll be 1st and 10. Looks like this is just a cramp. With 2:18 remaining, 24-16, your IMG Academy lead. This is Ascender football.
This is your game. You live it, breathe it, dream it. And so do we. We design it, test it, build it, and repeat. This is what you live for. Zenith. Live your game.
Welcome to the Bradenton area, where the easy pace of island life comes naturally in this coastal playground with endless white sand beaches, stunning natural preserves, relaxing vibes all around, and it's a seafood lover's paradise. Stay a while to explore downtown Bradenton with top-rated attractions and a friendly community set along the Bradenton Riverwalk. Come lose yourself in the sun-drenched Gulf Coast of Florida and change your reality in the Bradenton area. Learn more at BradentonGulfIslands.com.
And welcome back. 1st and 10 after the injured IMG Ascender. He is taken off the field. 46-yard line for Field of Dreams. Rodriguez awaits the snap. They'll hand up the middle to Bankole, and he will be wrapped up.
Bankole on the carry.
And that is Captain TJ Murphy. Aiden also in there, the other captain. And that will be for no gain. Now 2nd and 10. Rodriguez with 2 targets to each side, 1 in his left hip. Rodriguez fires across the middle and quickly shut down. Should be enough for the first down and into Ascender territory.
Down by Harper and McFarlane. All spotted at the 44-yard line of IMG. This is a first down.
Chains will move. Fresh set of downs. Ball will be spotted at the 44-yard line of IMG. Now Rodriguez takes the snap right up the middle and wrapped up again. TJ Murphy. And Bankole just running straight into a brick wall. That is number 50 on that IMG defensive line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 13. Empty backfield for Field of Dreams. Snap coming, so is the pressure. Almost intercepted, it's tipped and caught by Jalen Mitchell.
Complete to Mitchell. Mitchell out of bounds on the far side.
Unlucky break for the IMG secondary.
Ball at the 36-yard line. This will be 3rd and 2.
See Rodriguez here, and then just getting a fingertip to it was Caleb Jolly. An inch higher, and that could have also been another pick 6 for IMG. 3rd and short. Rodriguez takes the snap. He wants to keep it himself, and just pile driving into him. Looks like it was Cookie Desiderio.
Rodriguez.
And looks like that might be enough to move the chains, and it is.
Desiderio. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. This is a 1st and 10 for Field of Dreams.
And that will be the end of the third quarter. We go to the fourth. IMG leading by 8. It's 24-16. This is IMG Academy football.
IMG Academy sports camps. You can join the world's most dedicated athletes. The camps include baseball, basketball, football, golf, lacrosse, performance, soccer.
On my get back, copper bag slow. You would never see that. Use the trap dough.
Welcome back. We finally begin the fourth quarter here at IMG Academy Stadium. Thank you for hanging with us as we approach 3:30 local time. Now looking deep downfield, trying to get close to tying it back up. Had Banko wide open and then just overthrows him by about a yard.
It is second down from the 33-yard line.
Now 2nd and 10. Two receivers to each side. Looking again, trying to get into the end zone and sticking a paw up that time. Caleb Jolly knocks it down. And again, the receiver was down the sideline behind him. Jolly able to cause the incomplete.
Third down.
So 3rd and 10, big stand for the Ascenders here. And for Field of Dreams, almost 4-down territory if they don't convert on this play. Now looking deep across the middle, this time it is caught.
Pass is complete to Mitchell.
And it looks like it is going to be enough for a first down.
Lewis, McFarland, and Harper all in on the stop for IMG. This is a 1st and 10 at the IMG 23-yard line.
A ball at the IMG 22. Now takes the snap, the handoff up to middle to Deuce. Tries to shed a blocker, cannot.
Deuce Anderson.
And looks like an IMG player may have gotten his bell rung. Again, Deuce is a very violent runner. Has been very effective on the ground for the Stallions. And it looks like that is TJ Murphy that was a little shaken up on the play. And also the other captain, Thomas Aiden, coming off. Second and 10. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. High snap, he's able to bring it down. Rodriguez looking, pressure coming, and across the middle, and it's dropped.
Rodriguez pass incomplete.
That was intended for Phelan. And it falls incomplete. Phelan looking for his second touchdown of the game. He has a one of the two for Field of Dreams. And they'll run with the same formation. They send Breckenridge in motion. Rodriguez, the handoff, they go straight up the middle. He fights forward, sheds a couple of tackles, still on his feet, jukes over to the left. And a fantastic run by Deuce Anderson.
Anderson
Just looking like he had another gear.
10-yard line. It's a first and goal for Field of Dreams.
So first and goal. Field of Dreams going against the Ascender defense and the clock right now, but Deuce Anderson gets them 6 points closer from 8 yards out. And Deuce gets his second touchdown of the day. And now they got to keep the offense on and go for two. And it will be Rodriguez staying on the field. And we'll see if the Ascender defense can come up with a big stop here on the point after. Rodriguez going to run with an empty backfield. There's the snap, pressure coming, they send the house, and it is good. Tie game. 10:09 remaining. And it is 24-24. Ascenders and Stallions all locked up with just about 10 minutes to go. You're watching IMG Academy football. Knotted up at 24 apiece. Welcome back. 10:09 remaining. And a brand new 0-0 ball game. And an opportunity to be returned, it will be. Out past the 20, looking for space, cuts upfield, finds an alley. And believe that is Shannon Craver looking for his second touchdown and dances out of bounds, but not until he gets into Field of Dreams territory. Shannon Craver had the pick six that put the Ascenders up by 8, and he was looking for pay dirt on that one. And they'll actually spot them at the 49 of IMG territory. So shoved out of bounds, and just under 10 minutes remain. So 1st and 10 for IMG. And Jack Ryder just fires out in the flat to R.J. Wells, who's got space. The first down, and inside the 35 down to the 34.
Tackle at the 34-yard line of Field of Dreams. That is a 17-yard pass play. 1st and 10, call at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for IMG.
And Jack Ryder back in the game for the Ascender offense. That is Alec Moore in his back pocket. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. And they'll go to Moore straight up the gut. He bounces outside. He's got space. And is knocked out of bounds at the 26. Alec Moore, though, after getting stuffed up in the middle, bounces outside and makes some magic happen for the Ascender offense.
Ball spotted at the 26-yard line. It is second.
Moore with the 9-yard gain. Same formation. Now the snap. They'll hand to Moore. He'll try to fall forward, and does not look like he got enough.
Moore with the
Or
carry.
give him actually a short loss on the play.
The tackle. 3rd and 2.
Ascenders would love to get 6 here, but would settle for 3, so have to be very careful not to lose any yards on this play. Alfonso Iglesias checks back in for IMG. Now Ryder drops, fires to Iglesias, and it's just a little far for his outstretched arms. Hit him in the hands, but at full extension. And a quick reconciling between Ryder and Iglesias. And the sideline for IMG yelling jumbo on 4th and short. And now IMG will burn a timeout with
There is a timeout on the field by IMG. Fans, please
8:29 should be on the clock, but
garbage receptacle. We do appreciate your cooperation in helping keep
the clock continues to roll. We'll step aside. You're watching IMG Academy football. Welcome back, Jack Ryder. Little pitch out on 4th down, and why not give it to Shannon Craver? And then we may have our first measurement of the day.
That's Craver on the carry.
And they're going to say he's just shy.
And he did not make it, so Field of Dreams will take over on a loss of down. Ball spotted at the Field of
So the
Dreams.
turnover on downs, and now time winding down. So 1st and 10, and we'll see what the IMG defense has in store for Field of Dreams. Penalty number 19. I have a feeling this might be an illegal substitution against IMG, but
This is an illegal substitution.
and that is in fact the penalty.
IMG. Moves the ball out to the
So it'll be
32-yard
1st
line.
and 5. They take the snap. Trying to get around, and Thomas Aiden will get the tackle.
On the carry, brought down by Aiden and McFarlane. Flags coming in.
And more penalty flags. Number 20. This game having shades of a Miami Northwestern game from a few seasons ago that saw over 25 penalties, and we are approaching that mark with just over 8 minutes remaining.
This penalty against IMG puts the ball at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10. Now the snap, the hand again to Deuce Anderson, who gets into Ascender territory.
Out of bounds by McFarlane and Joseph Taylor. Ball spotted at the IMG 43-yard line. 1st and 10, Field of Dreams.
First and 10 from the 43-yard line of IMG Academy. Field of Dreams trying to cap off the comeback. They trailed by 8 just a few minutes ago. They tied it up with the 2-point conversion. And off the legs of Deuce Anderson, who's got space. Cuts back at the 20, shakes a tackle to the 10-5. Touchdown from 43 yards out. Deuce Anderson gets touchdown number trace. And just a very aggressive style of running, very downhill. There he shakes a couple tackles and gets into the end zone and puts the Ascenders back in a deficit. Here he gets by Eric Lewis and then trying to shove him out of bounds, but makes a nice juke move. And then into the end zone. Now Harvey on for the point after. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is blocked. And again, the second missed PAT after the high snap. And now we'll see if that comes back to bite Field of Dreams, as this may be one of IMG's last opportunities. At least offensively. Welcome back. Thank you for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. We know there's a lot of college football on TV right now. Last year's IMG national quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, getting one attempt against their 38-17 win over Wisconsin. Craver now trying to make a few miss, and he'll get to about the 20. But J.J. McCarthy going 1 for 1 for a 56-yard touchdown pass. And number 14, Michigan downs Wisconsin. Again, there's so many talent from IMG Academy playing on Saturdays in the last 7 years. Seen close to 200 Division I football players come through this field.
Athletes will need to cross the track on the mat and meet with their families in the northeast corner of the stadium by the Gatorade tent. Thank you.
I believe this is our final hydration break of the day. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Ascenders. And welcome back. It'll be Jack Ryder and Nolan Iverson taking us the final way. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Ryder's going to go to the air. He has Acker. Acker's got space and falls forward to about the 37-yard line.
Pass complete to Acker. Acker gets up to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, IMG.
Now Ryder drops. Run a similar route to the other side. This time finding Chase Miller. And now the IMG offense nickel and diming their way down the field, stopping the clock in the process. 6:45 remaining. The Ascenders trail by 6. Three receivers to the right. One target to the left of Jack Ryder. It is Cookie Desiderio back in the sidecar for Ryder. Blitz coming. They look for Desiderio again, and he is shoved forward. And that little bailout screen has worked more than a couple of times. That worked on Desiderio's last big play for 51 yards.
3rd and short.
So now 3rd and short. This is going to be a huge conversion for IMG if they can make it happen. 8 men in the box against Jack Ryder. Takes the snap, rolling right quickly, fires across, has a man wide open. It is yet again Chase Miller, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Jack Ryder starts to run to try to get the first down, realizes there's nowhere to go. Chase Miller, wide open, touchdown. 54 yards on the pass to Chase Miller. And you could see the little shoulder move from Jack Ryder made it look like he had absolutely nowhere to go, and then just a wide open Chase Miller about 10 yards in front of him. And an opportunity now for the special teams to take the lead. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 5:56 remaining in the game, the Ascenders take a 1-point lead. You are watching IMG Academy football.
There's a fog out there, and it's calling you by name. It wants to wrap its whole self around you, make you forget who you are. But you won't forget. You've got to find your way through that fog, through the unknown. There's only one way.
Under 6 minutes remaining, and the Ascenders take the 1-point lead. And now the IMG defense will have to stand strong. And just a crazy progression of events after a 10-3 halftime score. We have opened up the scoring. That will go out for a touchback. And it'll be 1st and 10. And Field of Dreams 80 yards away from taking a lead. So the Ascender defense in this late afternoon Florida heat. Currently 90 degrees. Again, the breeze definitely helping out there on the field. But we'll see. They have been out on that field for just under 3 hours right now. And the sun and the heat and the running and the hitting all contributing to these guys being extremely tired on the field. And a timeout will be taken by IMG Academy. But you have to imagine that all these players right now are beat up and are looking forward to an ice bath, as it has been a rough game. Some dirty hits on both sides of the ball. But just overall a grinded out game, and just absolutely insane and in need of this timeout. And I believe we'll still have one more water break coming up sometime in the next few plays. And Field of Dreams on their own 20-yard line. Stallions, shotgun snap, play action to Deuce Anderson. And now they're looking for the home run ball, and it is caught. Going back the other way, Breckenridge is tracked down by Maurice McFarland. But just like that, in striking distance. A 58-yard completion. And again, was wondering why they wouldn't want to go straight to Deuce Anderson, who has been the offensive weapon in the second half. Now the snap, this time they'll go back to Deuce Anderson. And blown up, Anderson cuts upfield at the 10, has one to beat, and reaching forward, they're going to say he stepped out of play.
That is Anderson. He is down near the goal line.
And now if you're the IMG coaching staff, you almost have to wonder if they're this close, do you almost just want to let them score? Similar to a move that the national team had against Corona Centennial a few years back that saw the Ascenders allow Centennial to score and take a lead, and then Ascenders drove right back down the field and beat one of the top teams in the state of California with a 2-point conversion after scoring with almost no time remaining. And with the downed Ascender player, we will step aside. 5:26 remaining in the game. This is Ascender football.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Make the days count. Gatorade has carbs to fuel and electrolytes to help replenish, so you can count on the proven formula. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Do you really think the greatest of all time just came from nowhere? Of course not. Because everyone starts somewhere, and champions start here. Grown rep by rep, conditioned by pro-level coaches who have earned their stripes. Built in elite camps, training day after day. Drilled until second nature becomes first. Start at IMG Academy.
And the injured Ascender was number 77, Oliver Morgan. He is walking on his own power. And another flag. That is penalty number 21 on the day. And it was offside against IMG, so half the distance isn't really going to do much from here. Morgan and Anderson, or Rodriguez and Anderson in the backfield. And they try to cut down Deuce Anderson, but he'll fall in. His fourth touchdown of the game.
Or the touchdown, excuse me. It is a 2-yard run for Deuce Anderson.
So Deuce Anderson now adds 6. And now it is definitely a 2-point position here, because if they just take the point after, that would leave just a 6-point advantage, which saw IMG take the 1-point lead. So the Ascender defense will try to shut this down. And now we'll get looks like a little bit of an unconventional look lining up on that left hash. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Would assume they would just hand this off to Deuce Anderson again. Snap is back. They'll go to the air. Deuce Anderson is going to be stopped in the backfield.
And the 2-point conversion fails. Thomas Aiden in on the tackle.
So it is 36-31 in favor of Field of Dreams, but now all the Ascenders need is a touchdown. But Deuce Anderson, the story for Field of Dreams, did not play much in the first half and absolutely exploded in the second. And now 5 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the game, and it has been back and forth all second half. Wind continues to blow out of the east, probably gusting upwards of 15 to 20 miles an hour, which you would think would affect the passing game, but there's been a couple big plays from both teams. And most recently, we had that 58-yard completion that found Breckenridge downfield. And then also the big 54-yard touchdown pass to Chase Miller that gave the Ascenders the 1-point lead before just giving it up on that last drive. We'll see if they can continue their offensive momentum, an opportunity to return it. And now space, and into the secondary, just one to beat. It's the kicker. And it's Xavier Anderson Lopez down the sideline. He's got it, beat him, and he steps out.
That is Xavier Anderson Lopez down the sidelines.
What a return. And there are no flags on the field. What a return. We've had Shannon Craver with some nice ones, as well as R.J. Wells and Griffin Koch in the backfield. But what a shootout it has been in the second half. After 4 o'clock local time here, thanks again for your viewership here on Saturday afternoon. My name is Ryan Sudol. And 5 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. So 1st and 10 from the Field of Dreams 15. Ryder across the middle, and that'll be incomplete.
Ryder's pass incomplete. It is 2nd down.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Iglesias back on the right hip of Jack Ryder. Ryder takes the snap, looking to his left. Goes up, and it's almost picked, but instead, it is in and out of the hands of the defender, and Chase Miller somehow comes down with it.
Miller brought down by Masonette.
And just dropping the easy interception, Jeremiah Green. And Chase Miller keeps this game alive for the Ascenders, and might not be an unconventional look to possibly kick a field goal here if they don't convert on 3rd down, as there might still be time to get a stop and march down the field. Iglesias fires over, steps up, tries to shed one tackle, still fighting forward. And he's going to get close to the 5, down to about the 7. And now decision time for the Ascenders.
Increase and Norris on the tackle. Ball spotted.
Looking like about 4th and 3.
This is 4th and 3.
From the Field of Dreams 8. Man coverage on Thomas Coleman to this near side. Ryder takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He is tripped up, and he's not going to make it. The turnover on downs. And Ryder just tripped up by a shoelace and almost made it. It'll be 1st and 10. The Ascender defense, though, still with an opportunity, but they are going to have to find a way to shut down Deuce Anderson. As we also saw, the arm of Mateo Rodriguez finding Jaquan Breckenridge. But now also the decision for Field of Dreams. Do you put it in the air and risk the incomplete passes to give IMG more time on offense if they get the ball back, or do you put it on the ground and risk the short field? So Anderson will run out of bounds. That will stop the clock. That should stop the clock. It continues to tick away down to 3 minutes and 17 seconds.
Anderson on the carry, he is out of bounds. There is a timeout on the field.
So it'll be 2nd and about 7. .317 remaining in the contest. The snap. And Rodriguez going to keep it himself, and a flag coming in the neighborhood of holding.
Rodriguez on the carry, tackled by Aiden and Hall. There's flags coming in.
The 22nd penalty of the day. And it will be against Field of Dreams, so that's going to be a half the distance and bring them back to their own 5-yard line. And the Ascenders will choose not to get the loss of down. It'll be 2nd and long. And also an interesting situation. If IMG can pull off a safety, they can also tie it up with a field goal. Now back into the end zone, throwing across, and it is caught. Adrian Ely. And he'll get a nice chunk of yardage back, but still the IMG defense going to need to flex on Field of Dreams right here, 3rd and 4.
It is 3rd and 4.
And they will get trips bunched out to the right for the Stallions. Rodriguez and Anderson. They'll go to the air across the middle. It's caught. And Jalen Mitchell has enough for the first down.
Over the middle to Mitchell. Desiderio and Jolly with the tackles. 1st and 10 for Field of Dreams.
And maybe just a little bit too much time to just down the ball. They may take a timeout, and they do burn one with 1:53.
Timeout, Field of Dreams.
And 36-31, the Ascenders going to need to find a way to get some kind of a turnover, unless we're just about outside of the threshold for victory formation. So still a chance for the Ascenders to get a stop. So 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line of the Stallions. And now they hand it to Deuce Anderson running left side, and he's got space. He's in a foot race. Caleb Jolly's got to catch him. And brought down.
That is Henderson on the carry.
And that should just about seal it up.
20-yard line. Flags coming in on this play.
And now flags coming in late. As you take a look, and Deuce Anderson just having another gear. And another conference after the flags. Offsetting penalties.
These are offsetting penalties. One is a personal foul against IMG, and the other is unsportsmanlike conduct against Field of Dreams. The play stands. Ball spotted at the 19-yard line.
And we'll see if Field of Dreams maybe wants to get a little greedy and try to run it up on the Ascenders. Looks like they will wait until the clock rolls down a little bit. Send a man in motion, and they're going to keep running plays and risk a turnover. Deuce Anderson running forward.
Anderson on a carry. He is down to the 10-yard line. McFarland and Aiden in on the tackle.
As now 45 seconds left in this marathon game. 3 hours and 15 minutes so far. Rodriguez takes the snap, goes right to Deuce Anderson.
Anderson up the middle.
And they'll have enough time to let the clock run out. And these players need to go get some much needed rest. Don't know why the clock has stopped. And that will do it here. IMG had a noble effort to get back and take a lead. But after 48 minutes of play, Field of Dreams 36, IMG 31. Thank you for spending your Saturday afternoon with us for this extra long contest. Don't forget, we will have more football for you next weekend. Stay tuned to the schedule on all platforms of IMG Academy's social media. For everybody here at IMG Academy, my name is Ryan Sudol saying so long from the Sun Coast.